Anyway, I got busted for drugs, coming out from house of ill repute, and so they were going to kick me out of my outfit. I got to a point where I really didn't care, and they were going to send me out in the boonies with the what do they call them, search and destroy guys or whatever the engineers do out and blow everything up when they go into, and I really wasn't really interested in that one. That was not a real fun job, looked like, for me. And these guys would, whatever. Anyway, I didn't want to go into that. So I tried to manipulate my way and staying into my outfit, and I did. Anyway, then finally, in May of 1970, I had lost Mr. Adams and General Diller and a few other people, and my helicopter. Everybody got killed except one other guy and myself. It was my chopper. Fortunately, I wasn't on that one, but I was on another one. And when everybody went down on that one, like I said, only one other person lived on that one. And the one I was on, I survived on that one. Now, it was real hard for me because one, Mr. Adams to me was my mentor. The gunner was my roommate. The other crew chief used to be my roommate. He was my boss before I got my own chopper. So we were all pretty close. I remember going through a lot of pain. I had already lost enough friends already, but it just got to a point when I lost Mr. Adams. That was it. That's when I said, that's it. I've had enough. I don't want no more. Well, anyway, during this whole incident and everything that happened, like, I came up missing for 67 days. And I'm not going to get into that. I will say one thing is that when Norm first asked me was there time also that I had lost faith in God, and I said, yeah, that was one time when I was MIA. Was that, how can my country do this to me? How can they leave me, not care, not try to find me? Why, it was that big question, why? Here I am halfway around the world fighting a war that nobody understood, cared about. Everybody was, and it got to a point where the races, the blacks and the whites were feuding, and it was just a disaster. And I seen what we were doing, and I was just so confused. And I was hurt. I was never so abandoned in my life. It's like, I try to use this, try to explain it to people, is try to remember is if you being a little child of 5 years old and you're with your mother going shopping and you're a big crowd and she lets go of your hand and you get lost in the crowd and she never comes to look for you. And the sun comes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, and nobody ever tries to find you. I said, that's what my country did to me.